I know the law too well.
Then you ought to know that there ain't no way to beat the law. White folks live by it and niggas die by it.
It's folks connect back in the building. And Finesse 2Tymes and Honeycomb Brazy issues just keep going on and on and on.
I no longer want to
and all this stems from the situation that went down with Honeycomb Brazy bringing Finesse 2Tymes to the attention of mob ties, and then Honeycomb Brazy feeling as if Finesse 2Tymes didn't respect and honor the fact that he looked out for him. Now we got the issue where Honeycomb Brazy mother spoke very rude and belligerent to Finesse 2Tymes. And as we already know, Finesse 2Tymes, he's gonna meet disrespect with disrespect. Honeycomb Brazy surprised me because even though we know he gonna be ready and willing to ride with his mother, I like the fact that he stood up and corrected his mother for stepping out of line. Because as a woman, you gotta understand, don't step into men business. The mob tie situation with both of these guys, we can see they very unhappy with their contract. Because we saw where Honeycomb Brazy was trying to link with Birdman. And it's looking like the contract that he got with mob ties is a hindrance to him being able to step over there with Birdman. So a lot of these situations that these guys got going on with mob ties, it's as if it's stagnating their careers. But there's 2Tymes have spoken on different situations with him and Junior.
I'm done with
asking Junior, let's just box. Then he's speaking on situations with his contract and how he's disputing certain things about these contracts right now. You have to understand, people gonna take things very serious when you standing in the way of their career.
I'm 33 years old,
when they knowing they talented and they're knowing what they can do, and the fact that they got the information now that they know they got crossed out in these contracts, they feel played. I saw some posts where Honeycomb Brazy was speaking about the industry, and he had made one post was saying something he said towards them Atlanta guys. He said, I know now I ain't gonna be able to get no feature from Fredo Bang. And Finesse 2Tymes got an issue right now with Big X the Plug about Big X the Plug not clearing a particular song that they had. And when Finesse 2Tymes voiced it online, Big X the Plug ended up contacting him and said that he didn't have anything to do with the song not being cleared. And Finesse 2Tymes ended up getting some information and finding out that Big X the Plug lied to him. And Finesse 2Tymes got to pay close attention and make sure he ain't getting played, because I don't like to go with conspiracy theory and say Rainwater had anything to do with Mo 3 situations. I remember Rainwater mentioning and talking down on Big X the Plug for whatever reason it was. And I hope this ain't Rainwater going behind the scenes getting this information, bringing it to Finesse 2Tymes to fulfill his own agenda with the situation. See, so I hope Finesse 2Tymes be careful and pay attention and don't get pushed into a situation that get bigger than the internet. You have to understand this. Both of these are institutionalized guys that did a lot of time in prison. They both have a similar story. And when you look at their operating off in the penitentiary, everything is pretty much straight up. You know where you stand with people. It's either you deal with them or you don't. It's either we cool or we will kill each other. That's how it go in the penitentiary.
I've been with you for
both of these guys have to both realize how things work in the industry and how fake people are. And how a person will play the Hollywood game on you, and they'll see you in person and say, yeah, we got to work together. And then they won't answer your phone call. So when I look at Finesse and I look at Honeycomb, the things that will work in their favor would be to work together. Because they both are expecting people to be solid and keep it real with them. And when I see where they had a miscommunication when Honeycomb said that he asked Finesse 2Tymes for some money, or Finesse 2Tymes told his story. Honeycomb asked him for some money because he was locked up, and I think his family needed some money or was something like that. And Finesse 2Tymes didn't immediately do it. So Honeycomb Brazy felt some type of way because he's thinking back about, man, I'm the reason you got that contract. I'm the reason you got that big advance you got, the things you doing in your career. I'm a big part of that. And Finesse 2Tymes just on his side of it as a man, He's standing on, don't rush me. And I can understand his side of it. I can also understand Honeycomb Brazy's side of it. But these two guys got to understand, they one in the same. And they both are expecting loyalty and realness in a game that's striving on being fake. That's the thing that, as men,
let me go, Junior.
I think we all got to understand.
We already
especially
made all
when you
the
have
money
some type of motion and you dealing with
I
money,
go
you
to
will
no
always
other
have
land
people that come within your atmosphere
But I no
that
longer
really
wanna
don't
be
care about you.
monetized,
Because when you look at these record
business-wise.
labels, when they go at these people, they may
I
come
love
to you in a
all
friendly
time
way,
street
but you gotta
niggas.
understand they are not looking at you as a friend.
time for me
And you
to
gotta
look,
always keep in
Junior.
mind, you don't know them. So you can't remove
time.
yourself out of your body
ain't mad
and
at
get away
contract,
from who
bro.
you are and pretty much
I'm
display
done
yourself
with that
as a hoe
contract, bro.
because
We
you
ain't
looking
made
at
no
the money
money.
that you can get based on
I've been
being
with you
affiliated
4
with Mob
years,
Ties,
B.
being
We ain't
affiliated
dropped
with J
number 2
Prince brand.
projects.
Because these guys are
Ain't
businessmen.
Mob Ties,
And one
ain't
thing
no
that has to be taught
P.
from a street
I'm 33
perspective
years old,
is
P.
that you
Let me
can't
go to
mix
somebody,
business
P.
with pleasure.
That's
You can't go
let me
into the industry
motherfucking
thinking
gon'
that
give me back
these
10,
guys
15.
really care about you. The only thing these guys really care about is the bottom line. It's the same thing as if you was working in a warehouse. You have to look at this as if it's a job. Whoever the boss is, whoever is in charge, they're looking at you based on your production. The only reason you know them is you ain't even able to have a conversation with them because they have already studied you and they know that you will be a benefit to their bottom line. They're not looking at you as if, oh, we gonna be friends, we gonna hang out. They will do that to lure you in and show you the connections that they have and show you, you know, the people that reverence you by you being attached to their brand. But them guys don't care about you because they're not living a street lifestyle. Their brand is based around getting people off the streets and making money off of them. Jay Prince is a businessman. Jay Prince has taught his sons how to be businessmen. So even though you see these guys out and you see them at clubs and you see them at parties and stuff like that, Jay Prince done taught them that's your way of networking. That's how these guys can get out here and build relationships with people to possibly get them to come over to the label. All of these record labels, black, white, Chinese, Japanese, whatever you want to say, they're only in the business to make money off of you. They're not in this business to hold your hand, to be your friend. So you have to comb through these contracts with a fine-tooth comb and understand what you're signing. Wow, you so mesmerized just to be in these people's presence. And I understand how that can happen because when you come from a place like Mobile and Princeton down there where Honeycomb Brazy was, if you go down there and see the environment of their place, if you go and see the environment of North Memphis where Finesse2Tymes from, you will understand why these guys are excited to sign a contract when they can go to the big ranch where Jay Prince lives, when they can see all the luxuries of life and the possibilities that they possibly can have some of these things. And they get mesmerized. To the people that haven't made it to that level yet, we have to give them the information, and that's where Finesse2Tymes come in at. That's where Honeycomb Brazy come in at, because now y'all got the information. Now y'all know the industry fake. Now y'all know that these people group up, and then if you get into it with one person, the person that I portray to be cool with you really ain't cool because he gonna pick a side. And you will be looking at it like he picked the side of some fake niggas, but it just only exposed that this is only a business. None of these guys are really friends. It's all about business.
I'm done.
And they looking
at
the fact of Finesse2Tymes' reputation in the game. They look at the fact of the reputation Honeycomb Brazy got. And my thing is this. Finesse2Tymes and Honeycomb Brazy need to put their pride to the side, man.
I'm 33 years old. Let me go to somebody
wave of the rap game.
This gonna let me motherfucking gon' give me about 10, 15.